That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, talking UFC, Gibson.
John versus who?
Man, big news out there. We know last week we had Frank NGNNOU win his heavyweight championship bout.
Wee!
And now the word is John Jones is ready.
Nah, I don't think so.
Dana White.
I'm going to say this. You better get off them drugs.
Dana White recently came out and said, yeah, these guys say they're ready to fight, but they're not. They really don't want these fights.
They don't want these fights. It'll end your career.
How do you feel about that fight?
It'll end your career.
How do you feel about that fight?
Whichever one of them lose, it'll end his career. There'll be just a name on the card from this point forward.
What you mean gonna do that much damage? That much damage could be done in this one fight, Gibson.
What, you know Cowboy Cerrone?
Yep.
You'll be just like him. Just a name on the card. Because John Jones is not a true heavyweight. He's going to have to gain some weight to get up to the heavyweight division.
He's definitely going to be outweighed. But it's not his first time.
So, and then when he get in there with Francis is a monster. If I was him, I'd rather fight Stipe than Francis.
So, we're talking about John Jones going up to the heavyweight division, correct?
Correct.
Why? Why would you want to go to King Kong? I'm cool with fighting Daniel Cormier.
There you go.
I'm not fighting on NGNNOU who gonna knock you out.
And then if you knock John Jones out, where you gonna go after that?
Where you go? Back home?
You gonna try to fight him again? For what? And then you gonna go back down to the light heavyweights?
If John Jones is the best we've ever seen, he can beat this African.
He can't beat that. He can't do it.
I wish
He
I had
can't
my
do
numbers.
it.
I can't find
He
all
can't
of my
do it.
stats right now, but hey, if he is the greatest we ever seen, he can do it.
He can't do it. I don't want him to do it. I'll watch the fight like this. Because I'm telling you, man, that monster is something else, man. I'd rather him fight Stipe.
He put somebody to sleep. If somebody called out his name, Gibson, he put him to sleep in 20 seconds.
I don't know why
Gibson.
Stipe's beat him, and I was shocked that Stipe's beat him.
He's not a big, he's just a big dude, Gibson.
But he got some hammers.
Yeah, facts. But John Jones ain't gonna let that happen. He got the feet to keep him at range. He got the length to keep him at range. You got to be a superior fighter.
And he is.
John Jones is.
I'd rather John Jones fight Stipe first. Work your way into it. Don't start out with a monster. Start out with Stipe.
Well, first you got to start off with yourself, John Jones. Because you definitely can't beat that monster or Stipe in the position you in now, man.
He got to stop, man.
You got to stop.
And every time he come back, I'm better now. I done seen the light. I'm better.
Yeah, go back to our previous video. I'll tell you what happened to John Jones. He's stuck on the weed. No, he's stuck.
He just keep calling me, man. He keep calling me. I don't know. He just keep calling me.
Alcohol, cocaine,
New Jack City.
whatever it is, man. What's going on, John Jones?
They gonna put John Jones in Chris Rock's spot.
I was prom queen.
Just be calling me, man. I don't know. Just calling me. Pass the weed, man.
Oh, John Jones on heavy cocaine. He was cocaine use, alcohol use with a firearm. Gibson, that's a deadly combination. I want to see the fight. Why not?
You want to see it?
Y'all get paid to fight? Fight. I want to see it. Just because I don't like we say, heavyweight division doesn't really have any any power to it. You hear heavyweight division? The heavyweight division doesn't have any power to it. Meaning not physical power, but staining power. They don't have who would you say Stipe and you say Francis? That's it.
But Stipe's got beat by Cormier because Stipe couldn't wrestle. So if I'm John Jones, I might need to wrestle.
Take him off his legs. For me, styles makes fights. So John Jones versus Yeah, he gonna have to get him a heavyweight fight in before he do this. A couple of them gives.
Well, because at his weight division, he can't. There's nobody there.
He can't.
I mean, Daniel Cormier is the cream of the crop in that weight division, and John Jones is head over heels above him. So you got to go to the heavyweight. There's nobody else there to fight.
Is it bad when you're that good and you just don't have a nemesis? You don't have someone to fight.
That's why you need to move up, because it is that bad. Who you gonna fight? He don't have nobody to fight. He got to step up.
He done cleared out the weight class.
He done cleared out the weight class 3 times. He got to step up. The only person he can fight is Daniel Cormier.
Unless we move it up and go to both of them go 185.
And Daniel goes both ways. Daniel goes light heavyweight, heavyweight. At the light heavyweight, he was a champion. He moved up to heavyweight, beat Steve basically, and he had 2 belts. John Jones, he's in a similar position where he can do that, and he needs to do that in order for his career to keep going forward. Because there's nobody else to fight in the light heavyweight. He beat everybody.
I don't know what else you could do from here, John Jones. I would say go 170. You're too big for that. Meet somebody in 185. Go Izzy or somebody. But right now, man, you the big money man, but with nobody to fight. So right now, you're just wasting away. And I can understand why you go and you bored. You go out there and have a drink or 2, and leads to
He got more than
5 and a bump or 2. You know.
Boy, Jones, man. Right before the fight, Francis don't need to do that. But if I'm Daniel Cormier, I'm gonna send somebody to his locker right before we fight.
And ask him what.
Hey man, you want to hit this right quick before we go?